Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be crocheting a top for summer. So this is the second top I do this summer. Gotta go watch the first one. It was the blue one that I did. It was super cute. So if you want, you could go see that video. I'll put a photo of it right here. And now I'll be making my second top. So this top, I actually saw this photo on Pinterest, and it was my inspo for this top. I'll put the photo right here. So I know it isn't a crochet top, but I was like, what if I crochet that top? So let's get started. So for today, I'm gonna be using this yarn. It's called Olivia. For the last top I did, I also used this yarn, but it was just a different color. So today I'm gonna be using this like really cute pink. So I'll just open it up and see. This is like the second time I've used this yarn. I've never actually used it before. So here is the yarn. The color is so cute. I'm actually in love with this color. And here is the code if anyone wants it. Just screenshot that. But it's such a cute color. So let's get started with the top. Okay, so for today's project, I'm going to be using a size 4 hook, as you guys can see. So to start off this project, just take off the wrapper first, just like that. And then actually, I don't like to pull from the middle. I just like to get this part, just like. So you're first going to start off by making a slip knot, which is like this, and pull the yarn okay. So now that you've made your slip knot, you're gonna get your hook and into the knot, and then pull tight. And now you are gonna chain all around your whole part of like your upper body of the top, so like this part. So now you're just gonna start chaining until you can like go around your whole body like that. So I'll just do that, and then I will come back after I finish. Okay, so now I've finished my chain. I'm not really sure of how many chains it is, so I'm just gonna chain one more, and then I'm gonna start doing single crochets in every single stitch. So I'm just gonna do a single crochet, so into the stitch, and you're gonna yarn over and pull through, and yarn over and pull through, and just like that you have your single crochet. Now you're gonna do it throughout the whole row, and you're gonna have to do this a couple of times until it covers your whole like chest. So then we're gonna do like the twisty part and the rest of the top. So I'm just gonna finish doing this part, and then I will come back after I finish it. Okay guys, so I finally finished how big I wanted it to be, and as you guys can see here, I've already like made the twist part, because you have to twist it. You have to twist it and like put it on yourself and see if you like how it fits. So now I've already tried it on like and seen it, and I like this twist part. So now this is gonna be like the kind of hard part in it. So as you can see here is like the twist. I just don't want to lose it because I already like how it fits on me. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep making the single crochets throughout this row until you reach this point, and then we're gonna make chains until like chains is as long as this point, and then we are gonna make the triangle, which is gonna fit in here. So I'm just gonna do my single crochets, and then I will do the triangle part with you guys. Okay, so what I did now is I completed my row until where I had like my bobble pin, which I'm just using as like a stitch marker. So now what we're gonna do, just remove this like stitch marker that you're using. Then you are gonna chain until you're able to reach into here. So there isn't like a specific amount, it just depends on how big you made your triangle. So I'm just gonna start chaining until I like the distance of it. So I will just do that, and I will come back. Okay, so I don't know why the audio got muted, but what you're supposed to do is you're gonna chain until you reach the other side of like the triangle, and then you are gonna slip stitch it into the other side, and then we're gonna start doing the triangle. So I don't know why I was taking so long to like kind of tell you guys to do that, but yeah. And also I lost the footage of making the triangle, so I'm gonna try and explain it. So what you're supposed to do is you're gonna make a decrease on every end. So in the beginning you're gonna make a decrease of the row, and then at the end of the row you're also gonna make a decrease, and then in the beginning of the new row also decrease. So we're just gonna make decreases on each side of the row until it becomes a triangle, and it's gonna fit into the triangle space. And then we're only gonna slip stitch one side to continue the next row, which I'm gonna show in the next part of the video. Okay, so now that you finished your triangle, you're just gonna flip it this way and slip stitch the sides, and then you're gonna start the row again over here, and then just keep continuing doing the row until you do it like the length that you want. So I'm just gonna finish slip stitching it, and I will show you when I finish. Okay, so I just wanted to show you I already slip stitched this part. This part I will come back to at the end. So now just continue doing single crochets across the row here, and then just keep doing it as long as you want. Okay guys, so I finally finished my top. This is how it is looking so far. I've made it as long as I wanted it to be. This is how long it is. You can make it as long or as short as you prefer it to be. So actually this is after I change it into a half double crochet. You can keep it as a single crochet, you can make it half double crochet, you can make it any type of stitch you like, but I decided to change it because I felt that it was too heavy as a single crochet. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach this part, and then we are gonna attach the two sides together. So they're both gonna be in slip stitches. So we're first gonna do this one, and then we're gonna do this one. Okay, so to make it into a slip stitch, you are first gonna make the knot to start like the chain. So just hold it like this and twist and pull through, and then you are gonna have a knot. Then you're gonna take your hook and you're gonna place it on this side and then into the next other side. So you can kind of like connect them together. So just like this, and then into the other side. And you're gonna take your yarn and get the loop and put it through the hook, just like this. Pull it tight, and then you're gonna pull it through, just like this, and chain one. Just to like make sure it's secure. Then you're just gonna slip stitch normally these two parts together. So I'm just gonna do the first one with you. You're gonna place it right here onto this part, just like this, and then you're gonna go into this one like that, and pull only this yarn like this, pull through and pull through all. It's okay if it like kind of messes up in the beginning, but then you'll get the hang of it. So just repeat it throughout this whole thing, and yeah. Okay guys, so I attached everything, and this is how it's looking. So now the last thing to do is we are gonna add the straps. So the easiest way to like know where you're gonna add the straps is just get a t-shirt, like a tank top or something, and put it underneath it, and then you can just like know where you're gonna put the straps. Like I don't know if you guys like understand, but like for example, I have here this like tank top, and I like the straps like where the straps are on this tank top. So I'm just gonna come here like this, and then I'm gonna add the straps like on this side. So the straps are gonna be really easy. All you need to do is you are gonna get your yarn. So here's my yarn, and then you're gonna make a knot just like this, and then we're gonna place it here, and then we're gonna chain as big, like as long as you want your strap to be. So you're just gonna have to like chain and then try it on and see if it fits, so you can like kind of know how to do it. And then you're gonna make double crochet chains, and then you're until like the end, and then do like another row and come here. So I'm just gonna like try and show you to make it like a better example. Okay, so here is my knot, and then I'm gonna start the strap here. So I'm gonna go into like this chain or stitch, I mean, and then you're gonna get your knot right here and place it through the hook, and then make sure you like pull it tight, and then take it through here, and then you're gonna start chaining. So just chain as long as you want it, and then try it on and see if it fits, if you need to make it longer, if you need to make it shorter. So I will just keep doing that, and then I'll come back after I finish. Okay, so now that you finished both of your straps and attached them, what we're gonna do is attach them to the other side. So to do that, you're just gonna lay out your top, make sure it's like correct, just like this, and then you're gonna get your strap and just see where it fits on the other side. So just like try and see like this, so I know, okay, I'm gonna do it here. So you're gonna get your yarn and your hook. Make sure to make a knot on your yarn, and get your hook and just place it through both of them like this, like the strap and the top itself, just like that. And then you're gonna get your yarn and get your like knot, and just make sure it's tight, and then you're gonna pull it through both of the stitches and just chain one, and then you're gonna slip stitch the strap to it normally. So you're just gonna go into the second stitch on both sides, so here, and then slip stitch and go through the second one, and then again for the last one here, you can go through this one, and then this one, and pull through, and then also you could do one more just like to make sure that it won't like fall off. So again on this one, just like this, and then to just like end it, just chain one, and then use your scissors or just use anything and cut them and pull tight. So now you have attached the first strap. I'm just gonna do the second one, and then I will come and show you how it looks after I finish. Okay, so I finally attached both of them. So now all I've got to do is just weave in all these parts, and my top will be done. So I will just finish them up, and I will show you how it looks after I finish it. Okay guys, so I finally finished the top, and this is how it's looking. I'm wearing it under over a swimsuit. This is how it is looking. It's so pretty, and I love how it looks. And this is I made it half double crochet. If you want it, you can also make it a single crochet, but it's gonna be a bit tighter. This is how it looks. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys.